It was those 4 words that finally shattered the silence I'd held for 3 long years. Get out of here. Emily Harper, fresh out of Harvard Law, poised to conquer Wall Street with her 6-figure offer, hurled them at me like a dagger in front of 150 guests at the Willow Creek Country Club in Greenwich, Connecticut. She stood there in her $10,000 Monique Lhuillier gown, finger jabbing toward me as if I were some intruder crashing her perfect day. I didn't flinch. I just nodded, offered a faint smile that masked the storm brewing inside, and turned toward the valet stand. But as I walked away, I slipped my phone from my pocket and dialed a number that would unravel everything she'd built. That call wasn't impulsive, it was the culmination of betrayal, quiet sacrifices, and a wound that had festered too deep to ignore. Let me take you back to that crisp autumn afternoon on October 12th, 2025, when arrogance clashed with unspoken generosity, and respect became the ultimate currency. The Willow Creek wasn't my pick, nor was it my son Ryan's. But Emily insisted on elegance, and in her world, that meant dropping $20,000 on the venue, another $12,000 on gourmet catering from some celebrity chef. The custom floral arches alone cost $7,500, and the videographer? A cool $9,000 for drone shots and cinematic edits. I knew every damn figure because I'd footed half the bill quietly, without fanfare. I'd pulled up in my 2018 Chevy Silverado, the truck that had hauled me through decades of plumbing jobs, building my modest contracting business from scratch. I parked it amid a sea of Audis and Mercedes, stepped into that chandelier-lit ballroom in my $400 Joss A. bank suit, the same one I'd worn to Ryan's undergrad commencement at NYU 5 years back. The divide was glaring from the moment I arrived. Emily's crowd huddled by the open bar, hedge fund managers in tailored Tom Ford. Her parents, Dr. Harper, a cardiologist with a practice in Manhattan, and Professor Harper, lecturing at Columbia. Her Yale buddies were already pulling $250,000 as junior associates at firms like Cravath or Sullivan and Cromwell. My side? My sister Carla, fresh off a shift at the diner in Bridgeport, still in her apron. My old pal Joe, who owns the hardware store on Main Street. And Ryan's high school crew, mostly nurses, teachers, and union guys. 2 Americas colliding under one tented reception. The vows went smoothly enough. I walked Ryan down the aisle. His mom had passed from cancer when he was just 15, leaving me to raise him solo. Emily looked stunning, I'll admit it, and Ryan beamed like he'd won the lottery. For a fleeting half hour, I dared to hope I'd misjudged her. Then cocktail hour hit, and the undercurrents started swirling. I was grabbing a Bud Light when Mrs. Harper approached with that polished smile, the kind upper-crust folks use right before they drop a bomb. "John," she said, her voice laced with feigned concern. "Mind if we chat privately?" She steered me to a secluded alcove by the coat room, where Dr. Harper and Emily's brother, Ethan, a venture capitalist from Silicon Valley, joined us. "John, we've been discussing Mrs. Harper began, her words measured like she was diagnosing a patient. "It's been such a draining day. You must be eager to head home early." I shook my head. "Nah, I'm good. Wouldn't miss celebrating with Ryan for the world." They traded glances, the air thickening. Dr. Harper cleared his throat. "The evening ahead is rather formal, dancing. Toasts from Emily's network. You know how these professional circles can be." "Not really," I replied evenly. "But I'm game to find out." "More looks." Ethan jumped in, blunt as a boardroom negotiation. "Look, what they're saying is, maybe you'd feel more at ease dipping out after dinner, before the real mingling kicks off." I stared at him, the implications sinking in like lead. You asking me to bail on my own son's wedding? Not asking, Mrs. Harper hurried. Just suggesting it might suit you better to skip the later bits. Emily's firm friends can get intense with their deal talk. Deal talk. DR. Harper chuckled weakly. You know. Mergers. Antitrust law. Supreme Court precedents. Might be a bit dry for someone in your field. The chill hit my gut. My field? Well, yes, Mrs. Harper said. Patronizing as hell. Plumbing's solid. Honest work. But tonight's about Ryan and Emily's future in high-stakes careers. And I'm a drag on that? Ethan leaned in. John. Let's be real. Ryan's leveled up now. Emily's got hooks at top-tier funds. This night's for forging ties that could shape their lives. And you think I'll tank those ties? Dr. Harper chose his words like scalpels. We think some chats flow smoother without explaining certain backgrounds. I nodded. The hurt coiling tight. Backgrounds. Don't take it personal, Mrs. Harper added. Emily's clawed her way up. And in finance. Optics matter. Optics. I got it loud and clear. They saw me as dead weight. Thanks for the tip, I said. But I'll stick around. It's my boys' big day. Their smiles turned brittle. But I could see the wheels turning. Dinner dragged on with whispers and sidelong glances. I caught Mrs. Harper murmuring to guests, nodding subtly my way. Emily's Yale pals eyed me like a case study. Then huddled for low-tone debates. Over the Caesar salad. I overheard Emily chatting with a partner from Goldman Sachs at the adjacent table. Yeah, that's Ryan's dad. He's different from us. Working-class roots. Fixes pipes for a living. The partner raised an eyebrow. Plumbing, something like that. Ryan's left that world behind. Thankfully. We're guiding him toward a full upgrade. An upgrade from me. During the filet mignon, a federal judge named Elena Ruiz swung by my table. John. Right? Emily's sung your praises. Has she? Oh. Absolutely. Says you've been a rock for Ryan's schooling. Her tone hinted at more. Ryan's a great kid, I said. Deserves the best. And Emily's ambitious, aiming for those elite spots where image and connections count big. There it was again, image. Connections. After dessert, the DJ cranked up. And the dance floor filled. I sat nursing my beer, watching Ryan twirl Emily. Their joy almost making me forget. But Emily kept shooting me looks not warm. More like I was a glitch in her matrix. Around 9 p.m. she broke off and stormed my way. Cheeks flushed. Eyes narrowed. John. We gotta talk. Sure. Outside. She led me to the patio overlooking the manicured greens. The night air crisp with distant traffic hum. John. It's time you left. Pardon. You've seen the ceremony. Eaten dinner. Toasted Ryan. But the night's winding into our crowd peers. Mentors. And I don't fit. It's not you, it's worlds apart. Ryan's stepping into mine now. And this evening's key for that shift. I glance back through the French doors, Ryan laughing with buddies. Oblivious. I want to watch my son soak it in. Emily's face hardened. And I want my wedding flawless. No hitches. I'm a hitch. John. Just ease this for all of us. I didn't budge. Call it grit from years of crawling under sinks. Fixing messes others ignored. I wasn't vanishing from my son's wedding over her shame. She glared. Then spun back inside. 10 minutes later. She dragged Ryan out. Dad, he mumbled. Shifting awkwardly. Emily figures you might want to call it early. You figure that? He bounced between us. Torn. I just want peace. I'm at peace right here. Emily snapped. Get out of here. She bellowed it. Halting chatter on the patio. Through the doors. Heads turned, Goldman partner mid-sip. Judge Ruiz at the bar. Emily, Ryan hissed. Folks can hear. Let 'em, she fired back. Maybe your dad'll finally clue in. I stood stock still. Hands pocketed. Meeting her fire with calm. Clue in that I don't belong. This is supposed to be classy. And I won't let some unlettered plumber ruin it before my contacts. The slap echoed in the silence. Ryan paled. Emily. Christ. No. Ryan. Time for truth. She waved at me like trash. That suit's cheaper than my clutch. Shows up in a beat-up truck. Can't follow our talks. Guests clustered by the doors now. Drawn by the spectacle. Mrs. Harper looked horrified. The Goldman guy edged out. Nothing wrong with trade work, Emily ranted on. But face it, it's grunt stuff. Not brainy. Not our caliber. Our caliber, I echoed softly. Yes. Ryan and I are pros now. Reps to build. Paths to guard. You're a risk. John. Judge Ruiz frowned. Others murmured. Got it, I said. Do you? 'Cause I think you figure raising Ryan buys you eternal access. But he's evolved past his start. Smart. Polished. Fits with equals. Ryan found words. Emily. Enough. Why? It's real. She pivoted to me. Your flaw. John? Thinking college aid locks you in. But Ryan earned this through smarts and grind. She motioned to her watching pals. Harvard Law for me. Bar crushed first go. Landing $250,000 at Sullivan and Cromwell come Monday. Ryan's got his MSW from Columbia. We're crafting legacy. Her pitch rose. Performing for the peanut gallery. You snake pipes. Get dirty. Fine. But don't fake equality. No degree to grasp our debates. No pedigree to add value. I nodded. Spot on. It threw her. She'd braced for battle. I am? Yep. Simple plumber. Basic gig. No smarts there. Ryan eyed me. Knowing better, he'd seen me juggle bids. Code compliance. Cruise. But I stayed mild. And right again, Ryan merits brainy folks. He's sharp. Driven. Belongs with elites. Emily eased. Glad you see it. Crystal. I fished out my phone. So clear. Time for tweaks. What tweaks? Ryan tensed. I scrolled to Marcus Levine. My banker at Chase private client, the type who picks up weekends for key accounts. Practical ones, I said. Dialing. It rang once. John? All good. Marcus. About the Reynolds education loans. Trigger acceleration. Emily's brow furrowed. Loans? I raised a finger. Both the Ryan Reynolds and Emily Harper accounts. Full pay due now. John, Marcus cautioned. That's hefty. Sure. How hefty? I asked. Volume up. Principal plus accrued, roughly $425,000 combined. The patio froze. Emily's jaw dropped. Spot on, I said. 30 days per notes. John. Family spat? Better routes, Marcus. Borrowers made plain they want no ties to my background. Incompatible with aspirations. Emily shook her head wildly. No. What loans? I have none. Don't you? How'd Harvard tuition vanish? Living costs? Bar prep. Parents. Aid covered. Aid hit 25%. Rest from me, $3, $800 monthly for Ryan. $4,500 for you. 38 months. Ryan gripped my arm. Dad. Explain. Loans I serviced quietly. Debt-free grads. Loans your wife just deemed too low class. I hung up. Notice is Monday. Certified. $425,000, Emily breathed. Impossible. Want proof? I opened my banking app. Showed transfers. Month after month, $8,300 to Chase. Thought Aid did it all, she stammered. Aid, $25,000 per year. Harvard, $85,000. Parents, $18,000. Gap, $42,000 per year plus extras. Ryan scrolled. Stunned. Dad, this is massive. $425,112 plus change. Guests spilled out now, Judge Ruiz. Goldman guy. John, the partner said. Maybe privatize this. Why? Emily aired my flaws public. Why hide now? Emily panicked. Can't demand like that. Laws protect. Judge Ruiz stepped up. What loans? Private ed notes. Signed at 18. Filed proper. I signed nothing, Ryan shot. Financial aid backups. Freshman year. You did. I showed scans. Marcus verifies. Terms. Emily desperate. Generous. 0% first 3 years. My payments. Now standard 7.5%. Acceleration optional. Legal. Ryan asked. Totally, Judge Ruiz nodded. If disclosed. Page 3. Section 7B. Initialed. Emily slumped on a bench. You're ruining us over a spat. Am I? I scanned the crowd. What did I do wrong? Attended your son's wedding, the partner said. Reasonable. And Emily? Silence. Called you uneducated, a guest murmured. Said you embarrassed them, Joe's wife added. Before pros, Judge Ruiz noted. I nodded. Paid educations quietly. Half wedding. Wanted respect. Got humiliation, now I'm the villain for halting. Dad, Ryan said. We didn't know. Didn't want you stressed. Focus on futures. I motioned to Emily. But your wife says my help's social poison. I didn't meant every word. I tucked my phone. So handle your futures. All $425,000. I walked off. The quiet smile holding as the terrace exhaled. The drive home to Norwalk was slow. Via the Merritt Parkway. Leaves rustling like whispers of regret. My hands trembled on the wheel, not rage. Just the release of pent-up hurt. 3 years of scrimping. Gone in one call. My ranch house felt hollow that night. The kitchen where Ryan studied math under fluorescent light seemed relics. Fridge magnets, his diplomas. Awards. I booted my laptop. Logged into Chase Business. Loans active. Ryan's original $145,000. Balance $198,742. Emily's $230,000. Balance $226,358. Payments, 38 on time. Folder RNE Ed LSAT preps $1,600 each. Laptops $1,900 Ryan/$3, $400 Emily. Books $7,000 Ryan/$13K Emily. Study abroad $20,000 Ryan. Bar course $16,000 Emily. Fees $1,300. Suits $900 Ryan/$2, $800 Emily. Insurance. Deposits. Emergencies, all tracked. Business habit. Phone rang, Ryan. Dad. Come back. Emily's hyperventilating. Talking quitting bar. Her career. Firm checks backgrounds. Debt default could kill the offer. Hadn't considered that Wall Street abhors financial red flags. Ryan. Did you know I paid? No. Thought aidful. Ever question debt-free grad while pals drown in 6 figs? Silence. Assumed savings. On plumber pay? No fund, mortgage. Bills first. 70-hour weeks funded it. Background, Emily sobbing. Mrs. Harper soothing. Guests buzzing. What lesson tonight? I asked. Emily didn't just insult you, she spat on who enabled her. Ryan. Why my old truck? No vacays? Same house. To fund us. Sacrifices glad made. Thinking family investment. We remember. Do you? Emily called me liability. I shut the laptop. When she humiliated me public. Where were you? Keeping peace. Choosing her. Not exactly. Next morning. Texts flooded. Video of the patio blow-up viral on TikTok, entitled Bride Boots FL after he bankrolls her law degree. 250K views. Caption nailed it. Ryan called, Dad. This nukes her rep. Firms shun scandals. Shoulda thought before making one. He paced audible. Fix how? Public apology. Acknowledge support. Thanks sacrifices. Then renegotiate terms monthly maybe. Ryan relayed to Emily, her panic. Consultations. Media frenzy. Job wobbling. What did Dad say? Public sorry. Recognition. Can't, admits wrong. You were, Ryan said. Silence. He funded us. We treated him like dirt. Click. So, see if Pride $425,000. By Monday. Emily countered hard. My coffee with the Times interrupted by alerts, texts, DMs, tags. Joe's wife, John. WTF. Screenshot. Emily's Facebook post. 500 shares. Reflecting on Saturday. Addressing false spin online. FL's generosity claims mislead. These were undisclosed loans. Not gifts. When I stood against overreach. He weaponized repayment. Feels like control, won't be bullied. Financial abuse stands strong. Comments, sue him. Coercion. Brave. But she tagged witnesses, Judge Ruiz. Goldman partner folks who'd seen truth. Marcus called, seen it? Helps us, she admits debt. Tough to deny contracts. And? My kid's Harvard Law alum, sent from legal group chat. Emily seeking family dispute lawyers. Response? Sympathy mixed, pros demand docs. Terms. She's vague. Emotional. Noon. Local radio. Wedding feud sparks debt drama. Emily victim. Ambushed on wedding day for Max hurt. Thought aides/parents covered. Never agreed to leverage. Host. Why accept if unwanted? Didn't know source. Student. Couldn't refuse. Translation. Take cash. Skip thanks. Tide shifted 2 p.m. Judge Ruiz comment. Witnessed. Emily's account mismatches. Called him uneducated. Unwelcome. Zero interest loans aren't abuse. Goldman partner. Heard insults unprovoked. Harsh. Not control. Respect issue. Firm associate. Delete. Jessica. Public fights tank bars. Jobs. Too late. New York Post. CT wedding blow-up exposes family loan rift, quoting salary. Harvard costs. Math exposing gaps. Sullivan called Emily 5:30. Ryan rang me, reconsidering offer. Partner saw post, no drama hires. Logical. Bar probing judgment, misleading statements. Her spin boomeranged. What now? Meet tonight. I prepped, statements. Checks. Receipts on dining table, trial exhibit. They arrived 8 p.m. Ryan drained, Emily puffy-eyed. In jeans and Harvard hoodie. John. Thanks for this. She froze at the spread. Christ. 3 years documented. Ryan scanned, insanely thorough. Business 101. Emily sat. Overwhelmed. Didn't grasp scale. What part? That you bankrolled my whole degree. Calculator out. Harvard $85,000 per year x 3 equals $255,000. Aid $25,000 per year x 3 equals $75,000. Parents $18,000 per year x 3 equals $54,000. Shortfall $126,000 tuition. Living $28,000 per year x 3 equals $84,000. Bar $16,000. Laptop $3,400. Clothes $2,800. Ryan's, NYU $40,000 per year x 4. 8.5. Rest me. Total ed $335,000 plus wedding $48,000 plus interest $42,000 equals $425,100. That's your embarrassment cost. Emily teared. Swear. Didn't know. Knew help. Reacted with scorn. John. Sorry. Wrong from start. Embarrassed by blue collar, cause insecure about fitting in. Thought distancing made me legit. She sobbed. Man, I called dumb's wisest, built empire while I chased validation. Want what? Teach respect's price. 2 weeks on. Emily pushed redo wedding, modest. St. Paul's in Norwalk. 50 guests. Punch in basement. I heard via grapevine small town. Loaded box. Parked across at 2:30. Early birds eyed me on steps. Harper's halted. John. Waiting truth. Go home. This hard for Emily. I'm fix. Not flaw. Guests piled. Ryan's pals. Neighbors. Goldman partner at 2:55. Attending. If questions asked, who funded bride? Why redo? What 2 weeks ago? You called loans post-insult. Apology private. Insult public. Needs match. Ryan emerged 3 p.m. Dad. Can't stay. Emily'll freak. See this first. Folder. Her lawyer's challenge undue influence. Poor disclosure. Ryan blanched. She's fighting. Claims hidden terms. He read. Fuming. Advantage of trusting youth? Adult signed. She law student. Weeks to review. Jessica appeared. Simple dress. Ryan. Away from him. Talk challenge. Mary first. No, I stood. Attorney letter first. Crowd gathered. Ruiz. Partner. Neighbors. Harassment. Emily quavered. Public contract talk, Ruiz said. I spread docs on steps. Since challenge public. Evidence 2. Statements. Agreements. Schedules. Guest. Huge. $3,800 Ryan. $4,500 Emily. 38 pays. Whispers. Damn. Total circled. $425,100. Voluntary. Generous. 0% interest. Emily's lawyer pushed. Stop display. Your undue claim? Trusted family. Coercive? Terms disclosed. Ruiz. Generous docs. No pressure. Law student signed. Then humiliated provider. Crowd swelled. Videos rolling. Ryan. Drop it. Emily. He's ruining us. No. We are. To guests. Dad funded both degrees quietly. Wanted success. 2 weeks ago. Emily shamed him as plumber before all. Voice firm. Now challenges fair contracts cause payback hurts. To me. Sorry not defending. Letting challenge. Forgot your honor lessons. Handshake. Accepted. To Emily. Drop it. Public sorry. Acknowledge. Can't. Then bar explains judgment. Packed box. Left. Choice. Truth or fallout. Challenge dropped next AM. Apology 2 days. Public post admitting all. Thinking. Redo postponed. 6 months later. Emily at Bronx Legal Services. $85,000, not $250,000. Offer yanked post viral TikTok, 5M views. Bride battles FL over law school bill. Bar inquiry, counseled. But stigma stuck. They pay $2,200 per month. 15 years. 5% interest. Downsize to Queen's 1 bed. House dream deferred to debt. Ryan dines solo biweekly. She's humbled. Real clients teach struggle. My firm's booming. Reynolds Plumbing. New contracts. 6 hires. Fleet up. Account rebuilding. Last month. Ryan, payments cut? Baby coming. Congrats. You'll grasp sacrifice soon. Then, understand fully. We talk. Lessons linger. Payments hit yesterday on time. John Reynolds offers earn shots now. Not seconds. Big difference.